Well, the weather's OK over the next couple of days. Really, we're talking about a mixture of sunny spells and showers. The clouds already building across parts of the southwest Midlands, and they will be producing some showers later on today. I think we do have more rain in the forecast, and those rainfall totals really mount up, particularly as we get into Saturday. Now, bear in mind, we're only 3 days into the new month, and parts of southern England have already had a third of a month's worth of rain, and there's loads more to come.
Hello there, good afternoon. Well, compared to how it has been of late weather-wise across the capital, today is not a bad looking day, but still rather disappointing for the time of year. Plenty of cloud is captured by one of our weather watchers here in Waterloo, but we've also seen some spells of sunshine, such as here in Greenwich, and it should stay largely dry for the rest of the day. There's here of around 30 to 40 miles an hour. There'll be some showers, longer spells of rain, and maybe some thunderstorms breaking out, especially towards central and northern areas of the capital if we see some sunny spells through the afternoon, and there is a Met Office weather warning in place here for thunderstorms. It turns cooler with a northerly wind on Thursday, some more showers at times.
Hi there, good evening. If you're planning things for the weekend, you might want to take into consideration the weather, because it is going to be a weekend of two halves. Saturday set to be a rather wet and windy affair. If you're planning to do stuff outside, you might want to wait until Sunday.
Hi Jane, thank you. Good afternoon or good evening everybody. Well, look at this. This is what you need for Mother Nature, isn't it? A beautiful blanket of wildflowers to attract the birds and the bees and the butterflies. And this is what we had in Northern Ireland and the Causeway Coast. Now, it's been the wettest July on record in Northern Ireland, but every cloud has a silver lining because we've got lots of flowers in bloom at the moment. It's going to feel rather cool as well, 14 to 17 degrees at the very best. A little bit better as we move into Sunday. A few showers around, but still disappointing in terms of temperatures. Jane?
I'm on the helipad this time tomorrow, Louise, so I want to know what the weather's like. I'm going to be up in the air ambulance as well.
Thunder, lightning, gales.
Don't.
No, I'm joking. I'm joking. That's Saturday's weather. The weather forecast for tomorrow will be relatively quiet, so you'll be all right, as said. The weather for today was lovely. I can't tell you the excitement in the Lear family household when they opened the curtains and saw blue sky and sunshine. I'm sure most of you agreed as well. It did cloud over a little into the afternoon, didn't it? But it stayed largely dry today. Not a bad day in prospect. But if you have heard a rumour that we found an area of high pressure, the first time we've got high pressure across the UK for over 7 weeks. Yes, into next week we are expecting things to quieten down. Just want to manage your expectations. How long this high is going to hang around is still subject to question. It might not hang around that long, but we will finally get to see some drier and warmer weather. Temperatures back to where they should be for this time of year. Just bear that in mind. Asad.
Hello there. We have seen a few showers knocking around today. There have been quite a few in northern Scotland, for example, here in Murray. There's also quite a bit of cloud here. Most of us did manage a little bit of sunshine. We see a massive change in the weather pattern. The first area of high pressure to cross the UK for over 7 weeks. And this will settle the weather down, at least for a day or two. So we're talking about a spell of much warmer weather. Temperatures in the warmest spots could reach the high 20s. So a little taste of summer.
Alex, I know you don't like to look too far ahead, but there's some hope on the horizon for drier, potentially, and dare I say, sunnier weather.
Yeah, I think more settled conditions as we head into next week, which we're going to take a look at in just a second. But let's take a quick look back at today. It was still fairly unsettled. This was a scene in Bridlington, East Yorkshire earlier. Still some pretty big waves out there, strong winds coming down from the north, actually. Bit of an onshore flow, which is why we've got these fairly big waves earlier today. But it was a slightly different scene for the south. Take a look at the scene in Twickenham on the Thames. Something a little calmer and, dare I say it, there's some blue sky. We haven't seen that for a while. And there was also a few sunny spells, but we weren't without 1 or 2 showers around as well. But as we head into this weekend, as you may have heard, we've got another area of low pressure to deal with, and it's going to mean a repeat performance of yesterday, actually. So we've got warnings in place by the Met Office, a rain warning across Northern Ireland up to maybe 60 millimetres in some isolated spots on those upslopes, and also a wind warning which is going to cover much of Wales and also the southwest of England. And here, particularly on the south coast, we could see gusts up to around 55 miles per hour. So another wet and windy Saturday, not to look forward to, but there is some promise as Lucrezia hinted a little earlier. Let's take a look at the air mass chart. And as we run it, you can see the low pressure, which is going to bring in that wet and windy weather on Saturday. But behind it, we start to see high pressure building in, and that will settle things down as we head into next week. So expect something a little more settled. Can't promise no rain, but something better than what we've been used to. Let's take a look at the forecast right now. Well, as we head into this weekend, conditions, as I say, on Saturday are going to be quite unsettled. Strong winds, heavy spells of rain coming through with that area of low pressure. But as we head towards Sunday, something drier and calmer begins to move in as that high pressure rather, starts to move in across southern parts. Yeah, so if you've got a barbecue planned on Saturday, you might want to take a rain check.
Yeah.
Sunday is looking a bit better, but next week should be more settled.
Yeah, for sure. Alex, thank you.